Well, okay. Now we're cooking gas. Don't pry my gas stove out of dead hands. Yeah, yesterday I was like, we need to just bite the bullet and do the thing already. Which means in this case, going on modular grid, updating to a unicorn account so that I could have multiple, more than 4 rows, right? And terror. And then putting every single module in one at a time. And I'm glad I took pictures before I left here of where everything was at and stuff like that. So it's what, it was like $19 a year. I'm like, that's for as much as I'll use it. That's cheap. That's dirt cheap. And if it keeps it running, then more power. I was like, I think it's like $20 a month. That's harsh. There's no way I'd use it that much. And read it a little bit more carefully. It's like $20 a year. That's nothing. That's a subscription that I can get behind. So, three small additions from yesterday. Number one, I brought my lovely. I just love it. It's nice. The Behringer 182 sequencer. Step sequencer, ultra basic, ultra useful, super fun. I also have an IntelliGel dual ADSR at home, and yeah, and then I got a power adapter for my LEDs. Now the LEDs are really nice. They call it like a no point LED system because it's got like, oh baby, oh, the peel. Oh. To go clean myself. Unfortunately, the remote for the LEDs, the guy messaged me. He's like, I got back from dropping your box off at the shipper, and then I saw the remote sitting on my desk. And I was like, damn. But I got the power at least, and it looks really nice. And the fact that it actually lights up the case to the point where, like, this camera, man, it has issues. If I aim it up, it's like it's having problems. So for now, yeah. And the funny thing is, if he had sent it like the next day or whatever, you'd think it would arrive, in the same amount of time. But I doubt that will be not a major. I had this hope because if you have those little hey Ian, yeah, new case. Here's the old one. Hi there, little guy. So old one was 120 HP. This one is 168, and I have a 1 euro. I did order Zork's Electronics 1U CV routing. It's like a big thing like this. Basically, it has four inputs, and then each input sort of malts to 4 different outputs, but each one of them has an attenuverter on it. So you can use it as a multiple, an attenuverter, whatever you want. Like it's a very universally useful thing. I got this from Uryan Modular, Uryan. They're out of Hungary, and yeah, I can't fault it. It is a beefy case, and I did all the modular grid stuff, and I looked at the power consumption compared to what I have in here, and it's at like half right now. Yeah, I had the dual 6U rack brutes. Well, I still have them. I mean, they're like my little portable home system and stuff, you know. And so it's a fun little rig. It's mostly just like for hooking up to plants because I have the Scion module in there. But this is obviously my, you know, everything else thrown in here, sort of thing. And yeah, I mean capabilities that I have now compared to what I used to. Ooh, could do that, dude. That would be actually kind of dope. Just like my like header in YouTube and just like stick it over on the side. That's not an awful idea. So yeah, there's some stuff that I had in here like a long time ago that I took out. You know, the Black Hole 2, the dual drive, distortion and stuff. What else? Well, obviously the subharmonicon. This can be pulled and mounted in this case at some point. So yeah, I got to start to kind of think like, what do I want to do? You know, what do I want to do differently with this setup? This like sequencer, the lizard module here, very much optional. I'm not sold on it. Basically, is what I'm saying in a very kludgy way. However, I will say this thing as a VCO is pretty cool. Oh, dude, terror! That would be amazing. That would be absolutely incredible. A chat sign? Oh my god. See, now you're talking crazy. Now you're talking like hundreds, if not, you know, thousands of dollars. Yeah, chat scroll would be amazing. Yeah, that'd be pretty intense. Let's keep this purple guy just hanging here. That's the output for the subharm. But here, let me show you really quick what this thing can do. So basic. So sample and hold like noise generator kind of thing, right? But if we go into different modes. This is 4 separate sawtooths, so this is basically a super saw oscillator. Like, it's pretty beastly. So it's an interesting module, and it has wave inputs, right? So you can use this as a sequential switch also. It's all kinds of, hence the lizard thing. It's supposed to like change its color. So now it's squares, and then you can adjust the level and the phase of each one of these individually. Sorry, that was triangle. This one's square. But that like, oh man, that's so cool. Pulse. So this is a digital oscillator, right? Chord. So you can have like a really nice, thick chord sound, you know, coming out and stuff. So, like, it's an interesting little module, I gotta say. Supposedly the sample rate in this thing, it's a digital oscillator, but it has a sample rate of like 100 megahertz or something like that. So they're like, yeah, there's no chance of aliasing ever. So, acoustics? I don't know what you acoustics. I don't know acoustics. This is all the electronics. Yeah. So I still have to deal with camera angles stuff. This is a bit of a problem. Can't actually frame my entire system. No. On the screen. That's a bad thing, I think. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. But for now, let's load some settings and let's get to the clock out. Ourselves clock. Some sort. 96 is a good tempo. Synchronize our melodicers. We have the dual melodicers going, which is beautiful. Yeah, melodicers are weird. They take a quarter note clock. So we want a slow clock. Can I have a slow clock? So then, yeah, we can put this on external clock, and we can actually just use it as a sequencer. However, or you can just have it run its own. External clock goes here, though. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep up on that, Francisco, and like keep stuff at least relatively current. Now, that is current as of right now. So just before the stream, I updated it with the new stuff that I just put in there. Not new, but you know, the dual ADSR and the 182 sequencer. Oh, did I have the lizard? No, I did. I put the lizard in there. And I even put in the new. You can see the Zorks thing, and then I also ordered that 1U Molten meter, where he has like the four. It's basically a 4-channel attenuverter and offset generator, kind of like the Junction in a way, but it has like really cool lights on it and stuff, and that'll be just like right in the center, happy little thing. So my middle is going to be all utility kind of stuff. I noticed there's a lot of these Mosaic 1U modules that are like, it's a filter or it's an oscillator or it's like you can build a whole synth with just 1U tiles. It's a intriguing concept, sort of not. So, anyways, let's get to some things here. Here is my question: would it be better if, for now, if I unplugged the? Let's see and see what it looks like. The darker it is, the worse the cameras behave because webcams, right? So, like, the frame rate's going to go down. It's going to start looking grainy. Right now, like, it looks crystal fucking clear. You know, it's really nice. So it slows way down on the frame rate. Not horrible. What I don't like is this LED blast coming out of there. I'll leave it out for now. Yeah, I would rather have mass quantities of LEDs in my face than giant blast of white light. This the unfortunate reality of that blue square up there. That's life today. Everything's got to have a blue LED. So what's the deal? Why bother with step sequencers? I mean, they're just fun. They're just super, super cool. And this one that's going to marbles. Shorter back cable isn't a giant chonky chonk. Damn. It does occur to me though, I think I have some shorter cables. Need to just cannibalize like everything that I can from my home stuff. So like, okay, so if we took this clock, right? This is the clock coming in. This is a little tiny multiple. So this one is going to Maestro. This one's going to the Subharmonicon. I have one Turing machine as well. Covers up the pulse, so it's fine with that. So what I need is a way to kind of branch one off. And I can, it's an easy thing. Just cable and not worry about so now we have happy pulses moving synchronized. Let's boom, stop it, set. Okay. Yeah, let's start doing some stuff here. As far as what to do, I don't know. Anything goes. It's kind of the typical thing. It's oh, I'm very indecisive today. Come here with particular. Maybe the thing to do would be to make like a chord patch kind of thing. So if this is the root, let's tune it. There we go. So now, we bring the rest of the chords back in. Let's get a seventh in there. Okay. All right. You're good. You're fine. You're peachy. I'm going to stick another screw in here, but actually can't because it's 100% lining up. All right. Show on the road. Show on the road. Let's do the thing. Logically, what we would do. CV. Take an out. Throw it into Flitter. Go Zagreb. One test drive and you will know. Stick it into the black hole. Yeah, let's maybe do some like dub techno or something like that. Kind of. It's better. Dual VCA here, or ADSR here, throw a gate in. Which one of these was the low pass delay? Eight? Was it 8? Man, I haven't used this in a long time. It's a bit crush delay. That sounds like a high pass delay. Maybe not. Three? There it is. Okay. Okay. Cool. There we go. This little dual ADSR is pretty nice. It I wish it had control over you know, each thing. You do have a control over, there's a retrig input and a level input on each of them. And you can also send out an inverted version of it, which is nice. And then end of decay thing that it puts out, which is cool. So yeah, it has some capabilities beyond basically, you know, a super simple ADSR, but it is essentially pretty simple ADSR. So it's just two of them, and you can cycle them so that they just behave as an LFO, which is nice. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? So that's, by the way, that's all the lizard module doing chordy stuff, which is kind of cool. Pretty neat. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Should we stick some sort of a subharmonic on? Probably should. That's that, no. All right. Need to do major tuning on this thing. All right. Could use this as a baseline. That's weird. Through the Aurora? Of course, it's gonna sound good. Silly Mort.
sounds perfect. Look, it's amazing. It's great. Let me turn everything up. Let's freeze it now. I think it sounds fine just through the basic rack effects that I have. Bastard. There we go. Nice 8th note delay going. That sounds good. Actually, though, I want to put that in channel 4. Channel 4 seems to be the good place for the song. Yeah, okay, let's keep that, let's do that thing, and then let's get some drums going here. Some drum-ba-bumbas. Alright, step 1. Oh no, where's my Zadar? It's not super close anymore. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh. Output's fine. This means I need to use a cable. I'm very curious. It's like an overall thing. How the size of this is going to affect workflow in terms of like using longer cables, having to kind of like deal with that, like having more stuff hanging in your way. But maybe not. Maybe the longer cables will mean that there's less stuff hanging because, you know, they're out of the way, hanging literally down the side. There's our kick. Have a kick. That's good. Question is, do we have? Yes, we do. Cable link. 2. Don't. Or, oh, it's down. Let me go a little bit quicker than like 104. Seems like a good place to be. Okay. So let's see how we want to hook this up. I'm gonna make an autofill thing here. So channel 1 chain slow, 4 measure low, slow, 2 measures slow, 1 measure, half note low, quarter note.
just happened to not. It just happened to like put new pulses that were just not. Okay. 7. There we go. Autofill. Enjoyable. I'm looking for a blue cable. It's long. I'm like, this is why people start Patreons. So they can be like, help me fund my purchase of 4,000 cables. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. That is, though. Now, what's the alternate output? I guess we can keep that. It's basically an 808 snare. Right? Okay. That's peachy. That's wondrous. That's an incredible feat of neural engineering and environmental responsibility. Talking about, just so you know, if you were ever wondering. I can already feel that this is less cramped. Remember, like, every time I set up my drums and I have this, like, ball of yarn just, like, right here. It's all red cables. You know, I'm not seeing that as much. So, let's see. Do we have a hi-hat emulation? The answer is yes. Claps. More claps. Kick.
Blagga-da-dum. Digga-digga-digga-digga-digga-dum. Me and prog rock, we go way back. What was the first album you ever bought? First album. Let's go. Let's do a quiz. What's the first album you ever bought? Actually, I think mine was like Neil Diamond or some stupid thing when I was like a really little kid. But the official, like the first album I ever bought was King Crimson, Lark's Tongues and Aspic. I remember buying it at the mall and putting it in my Walkman and just walking around the mall going, what the fuck is going on in here? Because it's just chaos and it's lovely and like it just blew me away. Lion King soundtrack. Okay. Play devil's advocate. That's not the worst thing. That's not the worst thing ever, right? And Phantom I can totally see. Keep in mind, I'm me and musical theory. We all are musical theater, that too. But musical theater and me go way back. I think I've been playing keyboards for shows for like probably since I was about 15. And I don't know. I've got at least 250 shows under my belt. All the way from like local community stuff to like really good high school to like professional stuff. Local professional stuff, like second tier theaters, you know. But yeah, it's fun. I a good friend of mine who plays trumpet. He actually played trumpet for Wicked in Chicago for like 3 years. Like, imagine like 6 or 7 shows a week of the same music for 3 years, but they made bank because of course it's a union gig, so it's like every show is like $250, just consistent. Boom. All right, we got our kicks. We got our kicks on Route 66. I'm gonna really like having these effects in here. I was kind of like, man, I can't add the ZDSP, the Tip Top Audio to ZDSP. Fortunately, it's not really gonna work well in here. But I am eyeing Frap Tools mixer stuff or something like that. Just a good mixer. It's got to have 2 effect sends. No reason that it shouldn't. What's next? I don't know. Sounds, I guess. Lead sounds. You could do lead sounds. You know, what'd be really interesting would be to turn. In fact, let's just try it. We'll use the SIG, right? And I want to use it for like kind of weird rhythms, like turn up whole note and eighth note. That's it. So that it just generates like really odd, long, short rhythms only. Might be kind of neat. So if we would do a little bit of eighth note and a good chunk of other stuff. And it's still spitting out 16th notes, which, god damn it, that just pisses me off. Like, you are turned all the way down. Okay. So maybe if we turn eighth notes up a little, it's going to be maybe half notes instead of whole notes. Let's see how that sounds. Let's see what happens. Green I'm gonna get some fucking... I have some black nail polish. I'm gonna put it on this light cocaine. Because it's just too bright. Why? Why do people do this? Why are they like, let's put high-intensity LEDs right into someone's face. It'll look cool. No. Bad. Bad Eurorack manufacturers and everybody else. Naughty. Naughty. No candy for you. How about a little pizza voice? Pizza voices would be fun. How about a distorted pizza voice? Oh. Now we're talking. Also, I stuck the ADAC mixer in here, which is like instant distortion for anything that you in it, which is pretty neat. Let's see here. Yeah, I still need to run clock to the clock divider and to marbles officially. Hey, Jess, what's going on, man? Jojo coming in with his demands. Or are you just saying that you really appreciate the manufacturer make noise? Is that what's going on? That must be it. Okay. Patching B. You can actually get distortion up. Carry filter too. Yeah, I think that I was like, I think only maybe twice ever have I left up a patch for more than one session. It really is just not common. That's, you know, to each his own. Is it all back? dude could use some clock too. Well, that's just lovely, isn't it? Jojo. I say this with all the fondness in my heart that I can muster. Put up or shut up. You need to make some music and put it out there and let us see what's going on in your music brain. Until that happens, I will never, ever, well, I'm not going to buy a maths anyways. So, because I have a stochastic function generator, and it does the same thing. It's just 4 of them, and probabilistic. This is kind of lovely. Just a nice little happy little plucky FME kind of looking thing here. It's very nice. Okay, let's put that away for now. You could probably patch more stuff to more stuff. Idea. See here. Kind of fun, actually. 2. Does this... No, it doesn't. Okay. I thought that the multiple here, actually, this little tiny little mult that I have, you really can't see very easily. Yeah, I believe 7 is like is it a phased delay? I don't hate maths because I've never used it. I just don't feel the appeal to it. Number one, Make Noise makes stuff that's impossible to understand. Their design is like a bunch of crackhead people that can't really understand. Like, oh, your type font is impossible to read, and then you stick arrows all over. Like, okay, I don't agree. It's annoying. I'm an old man. I'm crabby. Right? The other thing is, the other thing is that it's everything that maths does, I have in other things. So why would I need it? You don't need it.
Just because everyone else has it is not a reason to buy something. Or you've probably heard of that before.
You know. Yeah, just saying. So, you know, to each his own. Like, you know. Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed at Bifaco right now. The Rampage is a cool module, but I don't know if I would buy anything from them anymore, to be honest. Like, they Yeah. Yeah, agreed with Terror. Yeah, maths is great when you're like, hey, what does voltage do? What the hell is all of this stuff? And because it actually gives you, like, hey, here's how to use voltages and processes and things like that. Like, what if we make the voltage swoop up and down? What do we do? Like this and that. That's a cool thing. It's a good learning tool. Oh yeah, the probabilistic generator. That's another clock I need. So I need that. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. I think 3 more clock sources, which is The nice thing is once I get that 1U Zorks module, that's going to just hang here. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, like, everything could, the Quadrax, this thing, the Quadrax, it does exactly the same thing. Right? You have 4 channels of envelopes that you can use to cycle, turn them into LFOs, turn them into oscillators, turn them into, you know, whatever you want. It's what a function generator is. The difference being the stochastic one has stochastic stuff, probability. Dude, if you can get a maths, then you should get a Quadrax. Just saying. And I have the room for it. I was looking at the Spectrophone. As much as I'm not a fan of make noise, and I'm not a fan of like, hey, it's the new cool thing, you should get it. That has a really interesting and unique sound, and I gotta say that it kind of appealed to me. I watched that long Sarah Bell Reed video that she did on it, and it's pretty neat. Like, you can capture sounds and turn them into like spectral analysis that you could put other stuff into, and like almost like turning it into a vocoder, but not just vocals. Then like you can use it for whatever. She used on auto harp, and like it's pretty wild. Yeah, Echophone they don't make anymore. I remember that. That was a cool module. But their new one, the Spectrophone, like look that up. It's interesting. It's big. It's like, what is it, 35 or 45 HP or something like that. It's huge. Oh, in case you were curious, I'm going to throw this in the chat one more time here. This is my grid. Oh no, what the heck? It just made me log back in. What? It just made me log back into my chat. So stupid. Let's keep going here. Let's use some stuff. Like for example, let's get a nice happy sawtooth through a filter techno. That's the other thing I couldn't find. I couldn't track down right away. It's the Mankato filter. I gotta find that. That thing's got to go in here because I've been without a Mankato filter, and love it. It's beautiful. It'll just hang out right up here. So, yeah. I don't know where it is. Might be here. Might be at home. Gotta scour through all of my million boxes. Okay. Oh, wait. You're being used for stuff. Damn it. So stupid. This guy. C. Bit of that. Decent amount of G. Decent amount of B flat. Tiny little bit of A flat. That to CSL. Can't beat the CSL. The CSL. So we want, first of all, I might swap the locations of the black hole mixer, just so their mixer is a little bit closer to my main mixer. I want to give it some independent effects though. So, which one? Guess we'll go into some tuning. Is that a C? I can't tell. It's a very flat C. Giant green smiley face that pops up. It's classic. Let's put that in ADSR number 2 here. Should be getting some interesting wave folding and stuff in one channel. Pan going. loop, 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 loop. All right. Cool. Fun. Dandy. Fine and dandy like sour candy. The blue from the LEDs behind the sloths are showing through. It's turning it this little magenta color. That's very nice. It's beautiful. However, let's how about a thing here? Let's do like a 16-part sequence. What if it's series? So CV out into the volt per octave. This thing. Oh, yeah. That is changing the high notes of the melodizer. So it's basically turning up the high note range. Let's address this for a moment here, and let's see here what we got. CV in 1. It should be on D, so it is. Okay, it's just not. I guess it's just not getting much. Screwdriver is charged. I needed it. I'm so glad I had that thing yesterday. Oh man. Let's thing here. This cable, because it's just barely. See, it's still not. It's not stressed. It's just like perfectly just long enough. That's basically. Okay, cool, fine, dandy, wonderful. More voices. We need more voices. Let's also do something really distorted and like horrifying. Let's copy program A into B. Oh, dude, yeah. Can you imagine? Or even if you just had, like, not knurlies. If you just had regular screws. Like, that's not a good time. Oh. Yeah, let's see. What do I want to do? I want to do something, like, distorted and crunchy. So let's just go... Doesn't reach. Long cable. Don't. Boo. Boo earns. Guess we'll use a really long yelp. That looks like what? That's it.
can keep it super basic here. I want to go output of that into the dual drive. And oh no. Dropping cables all over the place. Just terrible. And what we can do is use these two sequentially. Put one to the other. Create mayhem. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. There's some fatty drive. I mean, it depends on what you consider a counter melody, right? I mean, I've got multiple counter melodies going. Not quite tuned. at this point, you know, this is like the initial setup. I'm really just trying to get like general tones of stuff. Right? We don't even have anything tape loop. So I think what I might do is just basically create. Oh, well, the easy thing to do, of course, would be to just open up Reason. And then stick a chord on top of, like, strings or something like that. It would not be hard. You could make that pretty easily. I totally forgot, though. I should have ordered some more Nerlies when I... today. Damn. Ooh, glide is a good idea. That is a good fucking idea. And I can do that now, because I do have a glide. You know, something super basic here. I just want some, like... polysynths. Okay, except none of that and shit. Sustain. Up. Thank you for sustaining. Why aren't you sustaining? Oh, because the mod envelope is on. It's not. Let's just turn it. All right, now I need to record those, so I have to so I have to throw a bunch of shit around. Cool. Goodbye. Yeah, 303. The 303-ish sound definitely needs glide. How we make glide? Easy. Use the ADAC time compensated glide in, out. Yeah. Now, can we actually... Let me think here. Oh, God! We can switch it on and off. Yeah. So, let's listen to that again.
Ha! That's hilarious. Well, it's not legato because it's not using a sustain envelope, right? That's kind of the not issue right now. It's just using the internal envelopes and stuff. And it is glide, so you know, it is. But you're not hearing it as much. It's just kind of swooping to some of the notes. But yeah, I don't have any ESRs available. It's really unfortunate. It's gonna have to do for now, because again, I don't have ADSRs. I have the two; they're already been used, and I have the little 2 HP one. I have another 2 HP one also, but I really do want to get like, I don't know. There's like that Instruo envelope module that has like controls for, you know, each of the steps, and that's super cool. Okay. So that would be nice, because then, like, when you're doing a sustain, then it'll actually sustain, you know? So this is a time-compensated glide, so you can basically make it take the same amount of time no matter how close or far your notes are. But again, the sounds are not holding out long enough for you to really hear that. There's no connection, there's no legato. So, yeah, not quite the effect that I could get. That would be a fun thing to try. Is just like the most accurate, like, TB-303 lead. See if I can get that kind of thing going. Sustains and stuff. Thinking. You got me thinking about it, though. I wonder if you could route the volt per octave output also into the decay time of an envelope. So, like, the higher it is, the longer it decays, and gonna have to think about that one. Okay, R-bar. Have the R-bar going, and then sidetracked. I want to do some, like, timed firing of the R-bar. Think about this. Get the fuck out. Cool. The distance. The DFF, the distance from filter, you know. We're using long cables at this point. You can just use a different
Should we go filter into clouds? It immediately sound like shit. That's what cloud is. Yeah, the portamento part of it is not an issue. The issue is, although actually the SIG has portamento in it as well. So that's totally. I wonder if that would actually change it. That's coming from the source. Yeah, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try this. I'm gonna do something different here. Let's use a different envelope, an actual separate envelope here that doesn't suck. The tregs, as they call them, the trigger EGs in this are cool, but they're very, let's just say they're really basic. Oh, that's so much nicer. Yeah, that's what Quadrax as the envelope. Starting to break up a little bit. Love it. It's a good idea. Yeah. Alright, let's get some, let's get some pads going. Pseudo pad. Padatronic 2000. Bassomatic 76. Something happened there. Sounds like something horrifying. Sounds like terrible. Something terrible is happening. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to rewire one thing here. Let's check it out. I can't hook my mod cable up to the junction or to the 1F. Who exploding? Who's doing that? Knock it off. Oh wait, let me guess. It's clouds feeding back. Of course it is. Because that's what clouds does. It feeds back. I don't even know why I fucking bother with clouds. Honestly. It's just not. How about that? How about that? How about we just don't? Oh, because then we don't have enough cable length. You've got to be kidding me. Let's just do it different.
filter. Already have long cable. Okay, so one of the things is like I'm starting to see like where the places are in this system where I have like crunches of cables, like things that are just way too close. All right, now I'm gonna send pulse number 1 here. Let's lock this in to 8 steps, and then we'll send that into the strike. Put it forward. Like so. Yeah. Actually, not really. I mean, I've got a few... Thing is, I do have a shit pile of really long cables here that I never use. Because I've never really had to. So... turn this to wet. Oh, that's right, we're using that. Feels like that should be duplicated somehow. That envelope should be. Can we do that? Yeah, of course we can. We can take the strike input here. And jumper that there cable over. And then hit the struggle bus. And then I have to find a longer cable. Yeah, let's attenuate that. Throw that in one of the channels of the junction here to the cutoff. Yeah. Well, you know, here's the thing. Like some of my colors, I just don't have enough. Right, so it's like the purple ones. I have 2 short and 5 long purple cables. Like, I have a really hard time doing like one color per voice. 90% of it is the case. That's true. It does work.
but it's all of those little special cases, and those are the ones that I need to like add a few, you know, not a massive amount. Like I have one long yellow cable. That's it. I have like 6 more at home, but that's at home. All right, so this is cool. This is decent. Who dat? That is Green Voice. That is Sig number 1. Sig channel 1. That is going to... That is Pizza Voice. Okay. I was thinking about just getting a base drone going into sidechain. So let's do that. See how that sounds. Kicking. Let's hear that. Perfect. That's incredibly quiet. Thank you. Thank you for stupid quiet for no reason. Why are you so quiet? Oh, because... I'm going to crank up the input gain. Throw an extra 10 dB on each side.
too loud. Right? Honestly, I don't even know if I wanna bother. Hey, we're all out of stereo filters. I only have one filter left, right? Is that correct? I think that's correct. It's really unfortunate. That's a problem. And let's completely reconfigure this. Okay, let's come back to that for a second here. What I kind of want to do is to get a nice little, maybe just a 16th note pulse. Actually, what we could do is just use pulse number 2 here. Set up just a slightly different rhythm. And then throw that into the son of a... Much better. Honestly, that we could probably sidechain, to be honest. would you block? Who would you block? Okay, I think it's like jam time officially. It might be a little bit rough. I mean, let's face it; it does take a little bit of time to kind of realize, performance aspects. And I still don't have it down. I was thinking I might get a joystick for this rack. With enough performing and stuff that I do, a joystick might be cool. Or some of those like touchpad controllers that exist out there. Actually, Zorks makes a 1U ribbon controller. Fits in your rack. Which is very tempting. But I would want to do it purely as like a performance kind of a thing. Which, kind of cool. So, these are the things that my brain's thinking about. Okay. I suppose it's officially kind of time. Maybe I'll suck up some more bandwidth. Stream to Instagram. All right. Turning up speakers. Mike.
there's that. That was fun. Yeah, still got some bugs. I tried to hook up voices randomly. I was like, ooh, we need phantom voices. And, like, I don't think I plugged in the power for my radio music. There's nothing there. It's like either it's completely dead or I didn't plug in the power for it. In which case, what the hell? What am I doing? The nice thing is I can just fire down that entire top rack with one switch. And then investigate, because I don't want to leave that, because the exact same thing will happen next time. I'll be like, oh, let's do the thing at the last minute. Did I seriously just like stick the module here and then not hook up power? That is entirely possible. Uh-oh. No. Power is hooked up. That's a problem. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't want to, I'm not going to deal with it right now. I'm going to leave it, like, somewhere here. Because I'm going to have to actually go in there, probably pull out the CSL in order to get that thing out of there. Really. And that's really, really unfortunate. Unless, I don't know, let's try, I'm going to try just powering it back up and see if it, No, it's resurrected. It's back up now. What the heck? Okay, I don't know what's going on. It's really... Maybe the cable in the back was just not quite strong enough. Just wasn't completely seated correctly. Guess that's entirely possible. That's not outside of the realms of possibility. So, yeah, I was a little disappointed, though. I could have gone for some, like... Whatever, what's that one where the guy's like, something about Ralph? Like, right, Ralph. Anyways. Until next time, which may be tomorrow, I don't even know. If we do, it'll be something completely different. So, at the very least, it'll be Friday. So, catch y'all on the flip side.